Every empire has a story. And we tell the whole truth. Finger-licking good became a global slogan. But behind the buckets and smiling Colonel lies a deeper story, one of resilience, cultural domination, and controversy. In 1997, KFC was the most popular foreign brand in China. Just a few years earlier, it faced public backlash over genetically modified chicken rumors and ethical concerns about factory farming. This is the story of how a southern roadside diner became a global fast food titan with a complicated legacy. Welcome to Behind the Brand, the rise and reckoning of KFC. The story of KFC begins not with a company, but with a man, Harlan Sanders. Born in 1890 in Henryville, Indiana, Sanders experienced hardship from a young age. After losing his father at 6, he dropped out of school in 7th grade to support his family. Over the years, he worked as a farmhand, streetcar conductor, insurance salesman, and even a lawyer. It wasn't until his 40s that Sanders began running a service station in Corbin, Kentucky, where he cooked meals for travelers. What started as a side hustle quickly gained local fame. By 1936, the governor of Kentucky gave Sanders the honorary title of colonel for his contributions to regional cuisine. Sanders perfected his secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, and by 1952, he began franchising his concept. One of the first franchisees was Pete Harmon, who introduced the bucket meal, a KFC icon. The dream was simple: deliver high-quality, fried chicken, quickly, at scale. It was the American entrepreneurial story come to life. KFC exploded across America in the 1960s. By 1964, there were over 600 locations. That year, Sanders sold the company to investors for $2 million, but remained the face of the brand. His image, white suit, string tie, and goatee, became globally recognizable. In the 1970s and 80s, KFC expanded internationally, finding massive success in Asia, especially in Japan and China. In fact, KFC was the first Western fast food chain to open in China in 1987, where it became a cultural phenomenon. Its adaptation of local flavors and decentralized operations helped it outperform even McDonald's in Chinese markets. The brand grew synonymous with the American lifestyle, and the Colonel himself was honored in many regions. Meanwhile, back in the US, KFC retained its spot as a fast food favorite, known for crispy chicken, mashed potatoes, and coleslaw. Its tagline, "Finger-licking good," became marketing gold. But behind the image of Southern comfort food, deeper problems simmered. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, KFC began facing a barrage of criticism. The first came from animal rights groups, including PETA, who accused the company of sourcing chickens from farms with cruel conditions. Undercover footage of factory farms showing overcrowded, unsanitary, and inhumane conditions shook public perception. Then came the viral rumor: KFC was using genetically engineered chickens with no beaks or feathers. Though completely false, the rumor spread rapidly online, forcing the brand to fight misinformation. Health critics also targeted KFC's calorie-heavy meals, linking them to rising obesity rates. In an era when consumers were becoming more health-conscious, fried chicken became less appealing to some. KFC had to walk the tightrope between indulgence and responsibility. In China, The brand faced food safety scandals. In 2012, reports emerged that some of KFC's suppliers were using excessive antibiotics in their poultry. Sales in China plummeted, and KFC launched a public campaign to restore trust. These issues revealed a deeper challenge. How could a legacy brand built on indulgence adapt to a more transparent, ethical, and health-driven world? Backlash took a toll. In the US, other fast food brands and healthier chains began chipping away at KFC's market share. In China, recovery from the antibiotic scandal took years, with Yum Brands, KFC's parent company, admitting damage to consumer trust. PETA launched continuous campaigns against KFC, including protests, public stunts, and celebrity endorsements aimed at exposing unethical farming practices. Though the company issued statements about improved animal welfare, critics argued it wasn't enough. KFC also faced lawsuits and regulatory pressures related to its advertising and nutritional transparency. Some campaigns were pulled or rebranded. The beloved finger-licking good tagline was temporarily dropped during the COVID-19 pandemic for hygiene reasons. The brand, once a symbol of American comfort, found itself needing to redefine what it stood for in the 21st century. To combat negative press, KFC launched several initiatives. They committed to improving animal welfare standards and increasing supply chain transparency. New advertising campaigns emphasized quality ingredients, community engagement, and cultural diversity. In China, the brand implemented stricter supplier audits and launched mobile apps to give customers access to food sourcing information. It was a technological pivot that resonated with younger, skeptical audiences. The company also modernized its menu with grilled options, plant-based chicken trials, and limited-time local dishes to appeal to changing tastes. One of KFC's boldest moves was embracing humor and self-awareness. Marketing campaigns like the UK FCK ad after a chicken shortage and quirky Colonel with Reba McEntire and Rob Lowe playing the Colonel helped KFC appear more human and adaptable. The company didn't erase its past, it leaned into it, repackaged it, and presented a brand that wasn't afraid to evolve. Today, KFC operates in over 150 countries with more than 25,000 restaurants. It remains a fast food powerhouse and one of the most recognized brands in the world. Its legacy is a mix of triumph and controversy. Harland Sanders, who once hitchhiked across the country to promote his recipe, is now an icon. But the fast food empire he inspired has had to reckon with the real-world implications of mass production, globalization, and ethical business. KFC has undeniably shaped global food culture. From Christmas meals in Japan to street food culture in Africa, it has transcended borders. Yet, it also serves as a case study in how legacy brands must confront evolving consumer expectations. Its efforts to reform, modernize, and accept responsibility have kept it alive. But its journey raises deeper questions about what we consume, what we value, and how much change is ever enough. When a company becomes a cultural institution, what responsibilities does it carry? Should legacy brands be forgiven for their past if they evolve? Can ethical sourcing and global scale coexist? KFC's story is one of transformation, but it's also a reflection of us. Our cravings, our blind spots, and our growing demands for accountability. What do we expect from the companies we invite into our lives, our families, and even our traditions? Thank you for watching Brand Anatomy, the rise and reckoning of KFC. What are your thoughts? Is KFC a story of redemption or reinvention? Share your perspective in the comments below. And if there's another brand whose full story you want us to explore, from icons like Coca-Cola to innovators like Tesla, let us know. Subscribe to join a growing community of curious minds, brand analysts, and ethical consumers. Because every empire has a story, and we tell the whole truth.